Alright, Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. My name is Aryadiva Pradana, or you can call me Arya. I am an undergraduate student from Universiti Sains of Malaysia. I am from the School of Computer Science and is currently majoring in intelligence computing. And now it's about to begin my presentation about my current topic, which is why Python language is the most sought after language in almost all jobs related to programming. Let's begin. Now, Python is maybe one of the most recognizable programming languages out there that is famous for its capabilities and potential. Now, Python was first invented by Guido van Rossum in the late 1980s, with the capabilities of object-oriented and structured programming alike, for various programming purposes, similar to other languages that have been developed prior to Python, such as Java, JavaScript, C, or C++. Now, Python was so popular back then that throughout the years of development became what we know today and is still popular. This trend expanded so much that even many companies adopted Python language to their work. Here are some of the statistics that I have gathered, the most popular programming languages used in the world, and the statistics and why Python remains the most popular programming language. As you can see in the statistics, both statistics shows that Python occupied the #1 spot. Now, but why Python? I mean, why not choose other languages? Well, here's why. I'm about to show you why Python is the most sought after programming language. Now, before we get started, I would like to show you the top companies that are currently adopted Python in their businesses and work. Now, here we can see several famous companies such as Google, Facebook, YouTube, what else? Amazon, and many other things. Even NASA and MIT uses Python in their business, as you can say. This goes to show that Python is undoubtedly popular in a global scale. Now, the reasons is the main reason why companies and other organizations, or even many individuals out there, use Python is because it is so easy to learn and use. One of the things that differentiates Python with other languages is their simplified syntax. Here I have shown you an example of Python and Java that I have coded. As you can see on the left, it is an example of code in Python, and the right is the example of code in Java here. Both shows the same output, but both shows different syntax. As you can see, the left is pretty much simple and the right is much more complex. Additionally, when looking at several finished code, you can mostly make sense of it in a short period of time, and it is not complicated to understand the overall idea of the code written in Python. As you can see in the example I've shown you, Python is simple while Java is not so simple. It is so easy to learn this that to the point that many people recommend to make Python as your first choice language to learn, as your first programming language to learn. Now, next is the library support. Python is also equipped with numerous libraries to suit one's needs. Libraries plays a pivotal role in Python, especially in a specialized area, such as mathematics, web development, mathematics, web development, and machine learning. Now, library. What is a library, you ask? Well, essentially, a library is a collection of related modules, and it contains a bundle of code that can be used repeatedly with or without an input as parameters to make that bundle of code works with other code that you have written or you may have copy-pasted from the internet. And here are some of the most popular libraries used in Python. Here we have NumPy, Matplotlib, SciPy, Pandas, and scikit-learn. Each have their own uniqueness, features, and their function, but may or may not can be used in related in a way. Now here are an example of the implementation of libraries such as NumPy, and the left is NumPy, and the right is a Matplotlib, it's to plot a graph, and the bottom is the use of Pandas, which is to convert a raw data from a raw file to a data frame that the Python can read and process. Now the next one is the big data and machine learning. Now data science and machine learning are some of the hottest trends in computer science world right now, so much so that almost every individual related in this area or have a slight interest in this area are eager to dive deep into this new trend. Now research shows that Python is the most used language in developing this new trend because due to Python capabilities, it is able to handle and compute the data in a way that the programmer can understand and control with its simple syntax. Additionally, with the help of libraries such as scikit-learn and TensorFlow, this allows Python to be more powerful in processing this data, which makes it the perfect language for this field. Now, here are some of the books that have been produced by several people or organizations that shows that Python is the perfect language to learn data science and machine learning. So if you're interested in these two things, I recommend learning Python. Now, to conclude all my points stated before, the combination of the previous points make Python the most powerful programming language in most areas due to its capabilities and features available. And this is also why many companies are actively searching for individuals that has mastered Python to a certain extent to be involved in their business. Now, Python is powerful, yes. Has many features supporting today's trends, yes. Many companies are searching for Python master, also yes. To conclude, Python is the best, or is it? And that concludes my presentation for my presentation. Thank you all for listening. Thank you and goodbye.